Hello, you guys. It is Trina from Aloma Life Coaching. I am your transformational love coach. I guarantee an up-leveled you after just one encounter. Now, let's get the sharing part taken care of, okay? You know we got to do the housekeeping part, right? We got to do the housekeeping part. While I am sharing it, from my side, I ask if you have a share button that you share as well. Okay? This is part 4 of the Sweet Talk with T, Tuesdays, opening your heart after pain. Right? As you guys know, I have been under the weather, so I am a little extra right here. My daughter tells me, don't worry about it. It don't matter what I do. My hair look the same anyway, so I'm going to take that as, okay, I'm okay. How have you guys been? I know I've been coming on a lot since I've been sick, but that's because I knew I wasn't going to come on live except for this day right here until I got better. And I'm praying that this is it. I'm praying that I am better, and I believe that I am better. And so that's where we are. This is part 4 of opening your heart after pain. And the only thing I say is, in this area right here, if you see something, please say, Trina, take care of it. Because, don't nobody want all that to be going on. Hey, Monique. So, guys, I have my notes. And I'm going to run through these, you guys, because I don't know if I have a fever or I'm hot flashing right now. But we're going to get started. Today's word is trust. We went through part 1 was admit, and that was admitting that there was a closure. Day 2 was detach, and that's detaching, making the conscious decision. I don't know if you missed it, Monique. You probably didn't realize that's what I was doing. Part 2 was detach, and that was, deciding to detach yourself away from that closure. Part 3 was build, and that's, rebuild your trust in your intuition, rebuild yourself, getting yourself back out into the world. And today's word is trust, and that is trusting the process. So we're going to start with the letter T. T is be willing to speak your truth now. And the reason I put that, I'd originally put take chances, and that's part of it as well, but when I say be willing to speak your truth, what is the perfect time when you already feel as if you are in a space to start being 100% you without a care about what anybody thinks? This is the perfect time to get that attitude if that's what you need. Let no be your answer if that is your answer. Learn how to not hesitate to take care of yourself first, to make yourself priority, because you are a priority, whether you're going through pain from heartbreak or whatever. 365, 366 on certain years, 24/7, you are a priority, because if you can't take care of you, you can't take care of anybody else. So T is speak your truth. Be ready to be your authentic self without any apologies. If you need to say no during this time, then say no during this time or not. If it's time for you to say no, self-care is important. You say no. Easy, right? R is realize that no matter all the times we said it before, this time it really is all about you. So realize that at this time, it really is all about you. When it comes to healing, when it comes to healing, it is all about you. And it flows right back to that first thing of speaking your truth. You have to be ready, right, unapologetically you. You have to be ready to prioritize yourself. You have to. It guarantees... to not be able to do it, it guarantees your inability to care for others. As I said before, it all runs together. And I do want to say this. Thanks, Monique. I do want to say this. Although a lot of these words are kind of interchangeable from week 1, week 2, week 3, up into week 4, it's all
important. Even if, because the truth that you take in admitting that you even have a opening in your heart is just as important as the truth of speaking your truth, of being able to be who you are and being truthful to you. So it sounds repetitive, but trust and believe is all relevant. Okay, just trust me on this one. For you, I use the word unity, and this is to advise you to get with positive people. And the flip side of this is to detach yourself from negative people. A lot of times people want to be that person that come back and tell you all the things that the person who brought you pain is doing. And some think they're happy and some don't. But the thing is you need to get around positive people, people who are uplifting to you. So people who are uplifting to you. What's the other same person that reflects negative mindset? Okay, I had to read through my notes, y'all. I wrote these a few days ago, and so with all this stuff, I ain't gonna make no excuses. But one thing with that unity and the positive people, what I found is about 2 or 3 months ago, I made a decision to get rid of all the negative, to unfollow, not necessarily get rid of, to unfollow all of the negative people that were placing different things on my timeline. And you'll be amazed the difference just that one move made. When your online connections change from every time you look at your site, you angry and you're ready to fight somebody, to where you actually get encouraging, inspirational quotes, you get encouraging words, you get support, you get all empowerment, all kinds of positive things, seeing people doing positive things. It uplifts you as well when you see people doing that. So one thing you can do is, in addition to making sure you're around positive people, is to also rid your timeline of negativity. Yep, unfollow and unsubscribe. And if that don't work, block those suckers. Block those suckers. S is really simple, and it's smile. It's simple. It's simple. Smiling it's uplifting. It's going to uplift you automatically. Not only does it bless the person who see it, but believe it or not, it helps you. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Right now where you are, smile. It feels better. It feels better than not. It feels better than not. I think there's some release of some type of chemicals in your body when you smile or whatever. But either way, not only will it bless the person who sees it, but it also bless you. And you'll be receiving it times two if you're not around anybody. Go look in the mirror and smile at yourself. Who deserves it more, right? And T is honestly to thank God, thank the universe, right, Monique? Thank the universe, thank whoever it is that you consider to be your higher power. Because honestly, gratitude, it leads to abundance. It leads to more. It leads to, how do you get more if you're not grateful for what you have? It attracts more into your life as you attract abundance into your life. So not only do you smile, but thank God, be grateful. Be grateful for what you have. And although you don't see it now and you've gone through this pain, and I know it's so much easier to say than to do when you're going through it. When you're going through it, you have to believe that everything happens for a reason. That door may have closed, but there may be something so much greater behind the next space you get to. Just don't get stuck standing at that closed door. You have to move on. You have to keep moving forward. And even if you have it in your head that this is the person who was going to be there for you forever and ever, amen, you still have to keep moving forward, because in order for them to grow, they're going to have to catch up. Or otherwise, you're going to stay stuck in the space that you were in. So you have to trust and believe it and be thankful that whatever this is that happened, it happened for a reason. Most people break up. You know what I'm saying? When you break up, you don't normally go down in who you select next. So I always say every breakup is a promotion. Get your promotion and keep going. And not saying that person won't be in your next class. Maybe they have to learn by you moving forward. It was quick, and I was trying to get through it before I started any, unnecessary compliment because I know it's coming. I know it's coming soon. But this is my last Sweet Talk with T Tuesday on this topic, opening your heart after the pain. But I do want you to know that I will continue to do Sweet Talk with T. It may not be Tuesday. It will probably be Thursday sometimes, Tuesday sometime. But what I wanted to do, instead of having a series of a topic, I wanted you to become more involved in my talks. I want to talk with you, not just at you. And I know you type in, and I know you have, you input that way, but how much nicer would it be for you to be right here on screen with me? And we actually have a conversation. Now, I have one person lined up. I have one person lined up if we have a topic that we're going to talk about, because I asked earlier, if you had a topic that you wanted to discuss, that you wanted to be discussed on Sweet Talk with T, to inbox me that information. And if you're in the way the process would have to work, you either have to fill me in on all the details that you want me to sit up here and talk alone about, or you can choose the option of sitting here on screen and talking with me. We can have a discussion and we can actually talk through that topic that you want to talk about. Like I said, I have an individual lined up. I can't remember if I have to check with her to make sure that it's this Thursday for our first Sweet Talk with T outside of the Tuesday format, outside of a series format. If a topic came up that requires a repeat session on it, and it may be with different people, then we'll continue to do it that way. But input your interest, input what you want to hear talked about. I've talked to a couple of people, as a matter of fact, who have told me they wanted to come on with me. I'm calling you guys. I'm not going to call you guys out yet, but I'm going to, yeah. That's a great reason I can keep my calendar. Right. It'll be on Tuesday or Thursday. I just have to make sure that the people who are available, I want to have more than Tuesday as their option. I want to have Tuesday or Thursday as the option. And I also didn't want it to be a series, unless it required to be a series, because I think sometimes when a person tell me they want to talk about opening your heart after the pain, for example, I think they wanted to hear maybe what I covered in the first session instead of making a 4-part series, or they only needed the first 2 sessions. And instead of drawing it out and they've already gotten what they need, I wanted to make it where I am tailoring this talk specifically for my audience so that you guys can hear what you want to hear. You can get the information that you want to get, and we can stay consistent at the same time, right? Okay, so I look forward to that. I look forward to having somebody here to talk with me and without having to wait for the Facebook delay to get responses to. I think it's going to be nice. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be very informative. And please get your topics in. If you don't want to put it out in the open, put it in the inbox, and I'm going to tell you. Yeah, well, I hope somebody needed it. I hope somebody needed it, truly. I'm going to tell you the topics can range from whatever. I am not a shy person when it comes to talking. I can talk about any topic. If you have a topic that you want to talk about and you're a little shy about talking about it on screen, still inbox me and I'll figure out a way to get that message out to you. Let's see. Of course, you know I'm going to throw in, it is 17 days. It's about 17 days from Sweet Talking, where wine and conversation meet. And I hope you guys are able to join me. I have more tickets that are available. I will put the link up above, of course. And I'm trying to do more of the group events like the Sweet Talking. Right, so well, you're right, inbox or post your topics related to life and dating. It can be relationships. It can be physical, emotional, mental. It can be sexual. It can be not financial relationship. It can be social, like co-workers and friend type of relationship. It can be family members, a romantic relationship. It can be whatever aspect of you and your relationship that you have with whatever it is. We can do that. Where wine and conversation meet. Right. So, as I was saying, I am really looking forward to doing more of the
group events like the Sweet Talking event, I will be using my my coaching cards that I created that has a range of topics in it and some fun common relief cards as well. These are the same cards that I'll be using at Miss Monique Danielle's Girlfriends Retreat. Don't tell me not to talk about it, Monique, because I'm going to talk. This was part of my speech. See, it's written right here. That would be the 3rd to 5th of August. And I know you guys have seen me posting there. So if you are in that area, or if you're in this area and you would be interested in attending, please read up on it. It will be so interesting and so much fun. And I will be doing similarly to what I'm doing at Sweet Talking there. But they're at the retreat, Girlfriends Retreat. So, and I am also offering to facilitate this card game. And if you have a local event that you would like to fill about 2 hours of time that that engages your audience, that encourages conversation and laughter, and it has a little bit of sexy thrown in there, I am offering my services to facilitate at your event locally. At this point, locally. So guys, with that being said, right, I can't wait either. I am so excited about it all. I'm so excited about it. I can feel the growth happening. I am going through a process right now that is totally about growing me and my business. And I won't say unfortunately, because this is good for me in business, but I want you guys to, to be able to get in where you can get in at, because I have faith that this is going to be an awesome ride, and I hope that you continue to ride with me. So in my growth means my business grows, which means my a lot of other things grow. So guys, with that being said, I'm going to go cough now because I can feel that need happening right now. Thank you so much for logging in with me and staying with me through this. It's a little short, I think, than normal, but you guys know I gotta go through. I went through the process of actually putting my contacts in, even though I have to wear these glasses to read the comments, but that's okay. And it kind of fluffed my hair out a little bit, so I wouldn't be looking too, rough. So guys, thank you so much for listening, and I will see you guys on the other side. Take care.